राज्यसभा टीवी का ये बेहद ख़ास प्रोग्राम है गुफ्तगू, और गुफ्तगू में आज है हमारे साथ मशहूर फिल्मकार बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता। बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता मशहूर फिल्मकार, कवि और लेखक। पश्चिम बंगाल के एक छोटे से कस्बे अनारा में जन्मे बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता का बचपन से ही कला के प्रति लगाव रहा। बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता ने अपने करियर की शुरुआत बतौर अध्यापक की, लेकिन सामाजिक प्रश्नों को लेकर उनकी जिज्ञासा और चलचित्रों से प्यार ऐसा बढ़ा कि उन्होंने फिल्में बनाने का फैसला किया।
Yes, sir. 128. Yes, sir. 29. Yes, sir.
शॉर्ट फिल्मों से शुरू करने वाले बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता ने 1978 में बांग्ला फीचर फिल्म दूरत्व बनाई।
রাজনৈতিক কর্মীদের এইভাবে শান্তি ফিরে আসার পর আপনাদের নিশ্চয়ই মনে আছে
और अपनी इस पहली ही फीचर फिल्म के लिए उन्हें राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार से नवाजा गया। बहत्तर वर्षीय बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता ने 2 बार बतौर चेयरमैन कोलकाता के सत्यजीत रे फिल्म और टेलीविजन संस्थान की कमान संभाली।
साल भर चंदा जिला के एक गांव से दूसरे गांव भटकता हूं। ये पेट की खातिर मजदूरी करता हूं, कुलीगरी करता हूं, पत्थर तोड़ता हूं।
बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता की फिल्मों में सामाजिक विषयों और संगीतमय सिने शैली का अद्भुत मिश्रण होता है, जिसके चलते बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता की फिल्मों को कई राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फिल्म समारोहों में सम्मानित किया जा चुका है। बहुमुखी प्रतिभा के धनी बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता फिल्मकार होने के साथ साथ कवि, लेखक और उपन्यासकार भी हैं। गुफ्तगू में आज आइए सुनते हैं 8 बार राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कारों से सम्मानित बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता से फिल्मों की बारीकियों और कुछ अनछुए पहलुओं के बारे में। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है प्रोग्राम में। बुद्धदेव दा, हमको बताइए कि जब आपने अपने क्रिएटिव स्पेस में आंखें खोली तो यहाँ बांग्ला फिल्मों में क्या सीन था, कौन कौन से लोग यहाँ एक्टिव थे और फिल्मों को लेकर बातचीत और एक गहमा गहमी का क्या माहौल था?
देखिए, वो एक ज़माना था जब सत्यराज काम कर रहे थे, ऋतिक घटक थे। वो इतना नाम किए थे उस टाइम में, सारा देश में, सिर्फ बंगाल में नहीं। They are considered masters of Indian cinema. And this Indian cinema before Ray and Ghatak and Indian cinema after Ray and Ghatak was altogether different. They really took Indian cinema abroad. We all started feeling very proud of our cinema, that something can happen in the international circuit. It didn't only start with Pather Pachali. It was just the beginning, and it went on and on. Starting my film career during that time was really difficult. Difficult in the sense that, I had a fear that I would be shadowed by them. They are the giants. So I understood that I have to have my own voice, have to have own style of filmmaking, own way of looking at images and creating images, and that's not very easy. I made quite a number of documentary films, and I'm really grateful. They're not great films, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful because those documentary films made me understand the technicals of filmmaking, made me learn the technicals of filmmaking. So when I started making my first film, Duratva, The Distance, It was 1978 and it was highly appreciated. We started talking about it on all the festivals, starting from Berlin, wanted this film. They programmed the film. It was sold abroad. And I feel very happy that people even start talking about Bengal, about Duratto, when they see me. It was a simple love story, but the background of Calcutta of that time. And that is the time, that was the time, which is still valid. So, 78 to this time, it's a long journey. But what I really want as a filmmaker and also as a poet, that whatever you create should be reciprocated not only by your time, also by the time ahead. And when I see that happening, I feel happy. But it's a journey with depression, with frustration, with lots of pain. I've achieved surely many things, but at the same time, cinema is a very difficult thing, because every time you have to know your time, know your people, know the relationship, which changes every time. So it's difficult. Filmmaking is a difficult thing.
And what were the circumstances which brought you into this filmmaking?
Sheer love. I was a poet and I am a poet. In between, I have also written novels. When I told my father I want to go to Pune Film Institute, my father vehemently opposed. That was a pain for me, but I was also in love with economics. So I studied economics, econometrics, rather mathematical economics, and I taught econometrics. But there came a time when I decided I can't continue like this because I have to make films. So I made my first documentary film when I was starting masters, And I went on making quite a number of documentary films, featurettes. They're not great films, but I'm highly grateful to those films because they taught me, opened up the technicals of filmmaking, which is essential for me because I never studied filmmaking. And I knew one thing, a filmmaker has to convey, while shooting, convey to his assistants, to his crew members, what exactly he wants and how should it be achieved. So I had to know. So I'm grateful to those documentaries, but at the same time, cinema is such a thing, you keep on learning, on and on, because even now I have been learning the technicals of filmmaking.
एक कवि और एक लेखक होते हुए फिल्म में ऐसी कौन सी बात थी जो आपको लगा कि अब अपनी बात आप लिटरेचर से अलग फिल्म फॉर्मेट में ही कह सकते हैं?
देखिए, ऐसा बहुत सारे सब्जेक्ट है जो फिल्में ये लिटरेचर में एक्सप्रेस कर नहीं पाते, जो हम पोएट्री में नहीं एक्सप्रेस कर सकते. लिटरली जो इमेजेस होता है वो अलग है, फिल्म के इमेजेस अलग होता है.
तो तो यहीं पर ये पूछूं कि फ़िल्म की उस स्ट्रेंथ को आपने किस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पर समझा होगा कि फ़िल्म ही वो मीडियम है जो आपकी उन छूट गई चीज़ों को एक्सप्रेस कर सकेगा जो लिटरेचर या राइटिंग के थ्रू आप नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। किसी फिल्म को देखकर, किसी से मिलकर, उसके बारे में पढ़कर क्या वजह थी?
देखिए ये तो बोलना बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा, क्योंकि माय मदर वाज ए पियानिस्ट and when she used to play we used to look at her. After that she will recite poetry for us. We will also look at her and she used to tell us, don't look at me, close your eyes and listen to music, listen to poetry, and that helped me a lot, helped me a lot, because closing your eyes and listening to music, closing your eyes and listening to poetry helps you in a big way, because you can encounter images, your own images that have not been inherited, that have not been borrowed by anyone, from anyone. If you have not been able to go to a film school, that's not the end of the world. You can still conceive images. You can still know how the images can really be great. And through this process, read poetry, listen to music, watch paintings. These are the 3 exercises that will help you in a big way to know the mystery of images. And I still follow that. But at the same time, you have to know how to express, because whatever you have conceived, that's in your mind. When you express that to camera, you must know what lens you want, what kind of light you want, what kind of movements of the camera and the placement of the characters you want. All these together create that image, which is essentially yours, your own image.
बुद्धदेवदा, अभी बातों का ये क्रम जारी रखेंगे, एक छोटा सा ब्रेक ले लेते हैं। अभी वक्त है एक छोटे से ब्रेक का। ब्रेक के बाद हाजिर होते हैं और बातें जारी रखते हैं बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता के साथ, जो कि एक बहुत ही मशहूर फिल्मकार हैं।
दिल से दिलों की बात।
I was an actor by accident.
सामने होने के बावजूद आप इतने कॉन्फिडेंट कैसे हैं?
न कोई शह, न कोई मात।
जब मैं डायरेक्ट करता हूँ तो मेरे ऊपर एक स्टूडियो होता है कि पेट हमेशा ठीक नहीं होता है।
जिस इंसान के अंदर डिसिप्लिन है, वो इंसान जो है जमीन से उठ के आसमान को छू सकता है।
जिंदगी के सफर की कहीं अनकही बात।
ऐसा मैं कुछ और कर लेता तो जो मैं और इससे बड़ा बन जाता तो मैं नहीं सोच सकता।
अब मुश्किल है बताना किसका गाना कौन गा रहा है।
कामयाबियां, नाकामियां,
शोहरत आती है और एक वक्त के बाद चली जाती है।
चुनौतियां और चिंताएं।
फिल्मों से कोई भी गिला है, आपको समाज को ठीक कीजिए, वो खुद बहुत ठीक हो जाए।
मेरे ख्याल में रुलाता नहीं हूँ, मैं रोता हूँ।
अंतरंग चर्चाएं।
ये बहुत बड़ा संगीतकार बनेगा, अपना सच बोलता है ये।
आप में एक वर्सेटैलिटी होनी चाहिए।
हल्की फुल्की चुटकियां।
ये सिलसिला धुकधुकी का जो है वो हमेशा से कायम रहा है।
तेरी अखियां दो नाली, तेरी बत्तियां दो नाली, लगे राइफल सा झटका तो हार तौबा।
दिलचस्प दास्तानों का एक अनोखा सिलसिला।
देखिए गुफ्तगू, रविवार रात 10:30 बजे और सोमवार शाम 4 बजे।
स्वागत है एक बार फिर से प्रोग्राम है गुफ्तगू, और गुफ्तगू में आज आपके साथ हैं बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता। बुद्धदेव दा, हमको बताइए कि उसी ज़माने में फिल्म सोसाइटी का क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन था और किस तरह उसने आपको अपने उन एक्टिविटीज़ का हिस्सा बनाया होगा।
बहुत 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 कंट्रीब्यूशन था। वो ज़माना अलग था। अभी तो आप फिल्म देख सकते हैं, आप डाउनलोड कर लेते हैं, खरीद भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उस टाइम में ऐसा नहीं था। अगर फिल्म सोसाइटी मूवमेंट नहीं होते तब बहुत मुश्किल होता, सिर्फ हमारे लिए नहीं, बहुत सारे फिल्म मेकर्स के लिए बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है, बिकॉज यू नो यू टू सी what exactly has been happening all over the world, what kind of experiments the filmmakers all over the world have been doing. The only source was the programs of Film Society. And the Film Society movement was very, very strong in Bengal. Even now, it's very strong. Ray was there, was one of the founder members. Vijay Mule was there. Mrinal Sen was there. Chidananda Dashgupta was there. All these big personalities, they started this Film Society movement with Calcutta Film Society. Calcutta Film Society, perhaps the only film society existed during that time, not only in Bengal, in all over India. I wasn't allowed to be a member of that society because I was not 18. But somehow I managed and used to visit the screenings regularly. Finally, when I became 18, got the card, membership card, and became, I was very proud of myself because now I can go, I don't have to take anybody's help to push me to the theatre. And there's so many great films I've seen. So I think in my life, in the life of many other filmmakers of my time, the role of Film Society is really great. And I still remember during those days, a film was released by Ray, and Ray will come to the society. All the society members will gather, and Ray will talk about the film. They will ask about the film, and they will go on talking. We didn't have a proper place to sit. Most of the times we used to stand. But what a joy it was, you know. I feel that that time doesn't exist now. The one-to-one relationship between the creator and the audience doesn't exist in that way. And the role has also changed, because during those days, for the screenings of world cinema, you have to depend on the Film Society. Now you don't have to. But I think that Film Society should continue doing the movement. What movement, how they can continue. I told them that go to schools, go to colleges, screen one film and let the students talk about the film. Let the members of the community talk about the film. This is something must start happening now, because, you know, it's very important for a country to be proud of its culture. A culture makes you know what is your standard, not only as a human being, as a creative person. You may not be a creator yourself, but at least you have the mind to appreciate. And that is something very important, because, you know, like good literature, good painting, good cinema is also essential to survive. Because if your culture cannot produce, cannot appreciate good music, good painting, good literature and good cinema, then I don't know what kind of culture that is and what kind of culture will propagate. So I think it's very important for the Film Society movement to shift their attention from screening to something different, to educate the masses and let them start it with the schools, colleges and universities. It's good that in Calcutta, I think it's all over India, if someone falls in love with cinema deeply, then at least one thing will happen to him or her. He or she will be a good person. good human being. If you love music, if you love poetry, if you love good cinema, then you are not going to be at least harmful to the society. So much of food you can contribute in your own way to the society, to the culture that you belong to.
तो वो दौर जबकि फिल्में मिलना मुश्किल थी, तो वो एम्बेसी के ज़रिए या आपको बहुत एफर्ट करके उसे हासिल करना होता था, और अगर आपको वर्ल्ड सिनेमा का एक बड़ा हिस्सा दिखाना है तो उसमें फिल्म सोसाइटियों का बड़ा रोल था। वो काम भले आज टेक्नोलॉजी ने पूरा कर दिया हो, लेकिन जो दूसरा रोल है जिसकी बात आप कह रहे थे कि एक जो फिल्म लवर्स का एक इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप और डिस्कशन, और वो एक फोरम, एक लाइव फोरम की तरह, वो तो आज भी उसकी ज़रूरत आपने कहा ही। एक जो और चीज़ है वो है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन वाला मामला। अगर कोई शॉर्ट फिल्म बनाता है या कोई अल्टरनेटिव रिसोर्सेज से फिल्म बनाता है तो उसके सामने डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज होता है। आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर ख़ास तौर पर?
देखिए, बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग। अगर कोई पहले दफ़े फिल्म बना रहे हैं, फर्स्ट फिल्म में का बीट डॉक्यूमेंट्री और एक फीचर, बहुत मुश्किल है। इंडिया का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम is not going to help, is still not helpful. Most of the distributors, they don't believe that documentary filmmaking or short filmmaking can be released. Whereas all over the world, documentary films are not only made, they're screened, people come and buy the tickets and get into the theater. You have never seen this happened in our country because we have not cultivated that culture. That even Bengal, I think it's still possible to produce a film, to release it. After that, what will be the fate will be decided by the audience. But in other parts of India, it's very difficult. Very difficult for a new filmmaker to release his films. Things are becoming better and better in Maharashtra because Maharashtra government has taken a big role. Here comes the role of the state. You know, it's very unfortunate that in our country we had everything we had, and we have everything even now, but then things are not going in the proper direction. Like Films Division, they made fascinating short films made by many great filmmakers of this country. I've made quite a number of films for them. But you know what I really feel bad about it? That these films are not seen. They can't release the films. There's no mandate that this film will be shown by the commercial theatres before beginning of the regular show, or something that has to be decided by the government. So most of these masterpieces are not seen by our audience. You can still buy a DVD, which they have started selling now, but it's not easily available. Not even in a big city like Calcutta. We have, what's that?
NFDC?
NFDC, National Film Development Corporation. But nothing much has been happening in recent years. There's so many filmmakers. They made films for them. But the problem of NFDC, you know, now it has become stagnant. I don't know why our government is not giving proper importance to this aspect. That cinema, Films Division is there, NFDC is there, but why are the films? Why the audience are not being able to see those films? It's a very pathetic situation. I think the government lacks the enthusiasm to be very supportive to cinema. Here, you know, it is the achievement of an individual, especially for new filmmakers, very difficult. NMDC is supposed to promote new filmmakers, but it's very difficult. NMDC started doing great things, as I've told you. It's really supportive to young filmmakers, but for quite some time this has not been happening. I think NMDC is there. They have been functioning. At least more than 100 people have been working there at the Nehru Center, Bombay. But what is the outcome? Tell me, name me one film in recent years that has been produced by NMDC and has been appreciated by your country, by our country and all over the world. No. They have started a bazaar, film market. Every year they do it, and Goa Film Festival. That's okay, good, definitely. Through that, if new filmmaker can surely get some kind of help. But NMDC started, when it started with the goal of helping filmmakers. You should submit a script to NMDC, a committee will judge that script, will select or reject the script. If selected, NMDC will either give you loan or give you the entire money. There are filmmakers, budding filmmakers, with scripts, with ideas, and they're waiting to get the support. I think this should happen, you know.
और आखिर में आपसे पूछेंगे बुद्धदेवता के जो अभी मौजूदा हमारे सामने जो समाज और राजनीति और अर्थव्यवस्था सोशियो पॉलिटिकल कंडीशंस हैं, उसमें क्या हमारे फिल्म मेकर्स इतने इक्विप्ड हैं कि जो सवाल अभी मौजूदा समय पूछ रहा है उसका जवाब दे सकें और रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकें?
Definitely. It's the filmmaker's mind that works. It is the filmmaker's mind that responds, that rejects and accepts not only the political aspects, socio-political aspects, socio-economic aspects, everything, and accordingly they can respond. I can tell you that there are filmmakers, not the filmmakers of my time in India, there are young filmmakers, budding filmmakers who have the great creative power to respond to this political system, accept it, reject it, criticize it, and give a disha, that means a light, a path to the system, and that's a great thing. You know, if I strongly believe in one thing, that if whatever is the political system, whatever is the political party, if that system is empowered by their sense of the creative world, then that system is surely going to survive and surely going to encourage the younger generation of filmmakers. And I expect, I hope, I keep my finger crossed, that should happen.
थैंक यू वेरी मच बुद्धदेव दास। ये थे गुफ्तगू में बुद्धदेव दास गुप्ता, जाने माने फिल्मकार और फिल्म स्कॉलर। कुछ कहना चाहते हो प्रोग्राम गुफ्तगू के इस एपिसोड के बारे में तो हमें लिखिए ज़रूर feedback.rstv@gmail.com पर।
आज तारा ना काल तारा ना पाई जगरसन चिंगड़ी माछेर भीतर करा ताई ढाले छिभी निजर हाथे भाव छाड़े।